Hi everybody, this is Aquaglow Waterbeds' brief guide on how to install your Carbon Classic waterbed heater. I'm showing you on a soft-sided waterbed, but it's pretty much the same for a hard-sided waterbed too. Your heater goes in after you've put the foam shoulders into the cotton cover and on top of the decking boards. And here I'm just making sure that the foam shoulders are inside the cotton cover all nice. The zip goes all the way around the top of the foam shoulders there. You do it all the way around, making sure that the foam shoulders are square and true, not so that your bed's going to be a diamond shape at the end of it. You want it a lovely square shape. See how I'm just pulling up the zip cover to the top all the way around so it's nice and equal. And at this point you don't screw your foam shoulders down. You can't install your waterbed heater when you've screwed your foam shoulders down, so don't screw those foam shoulders down at this point. At this point I tend to ready all the screws into the holes provided in the slats on the foam shoulders. So unpack your heater from the bag and take out the instructions and thoroughly read the instructions before you do install your heater. Now take the control box with your weak hand and with your strong hand gently but firmly pull the black plug out of the top of the control box like you've just seen me do and put it to one side. Now with your Stanley knife, make a small incision, if there's not already one there, in the bottom of the cloth in your zip cover, because you'll need that hole to feed the wire through. And I just double the wire back on itself like that, so when you do push the wire through the hole, you don't bend the little pins in the plug. So just push the wire through the hole, and then it'll come out the other side like this. And just pull as much wire as you can through, but leave a little bit of slack underneath the mattress. There. Be careful not to bend any of those little metal pins. If you do bend them a little bit, make sure that you bend them back straight. And that should push straight into the control box, nice and flush. Push it in straight. If you push it in at an angle, again you'll run the risk of bending the pins inside. At this point I'll plug the plug into the wall for maybe 5 seconds, 10 seconds, just to make sure that there's heat going into the heater pad, or until you feel some heat coming from the pad. See there, I'm testing it, making sure there's heat coming from it, and there is. And then you unplug it. Make sure you unplug it, don't leave it on or else it'll burn out. And then put the control box behind the bed somewhere safe so you can't kick it inadvertently. Now give the foam shoulders one last check that everything's in position correctly before you stick the heater pad down with a little bit of sellotape. Make sure that when you do stick it down with a bit of sellotape, that you don't stick it over any joints in the decking boards. It's important it's on a flat piece of wood, piece of decking board underneath there. So just run around and make sure your foam shoulders are correct and they're in place before you stick the heater pad down. Here I'm just going to use some sellotape to stick the heater pad down so that when you put the safety liner and the mattress in on top of the heater pad, it doesn't move.